Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Alberto Rosa with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. Victor Scott now at the plate. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Find the ball.
Around second is Wood.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Joey Bart now. Chopped left side. Tosses to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. One out, runner at second. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Man at second. He's trying for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe, safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He's got it. One away. One down. Akil Baddoo next up for the Cardinals. High chopper to third. Rosa throws to first in time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. This is Joey Bart. 0-2 now. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Senja checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Hit on the ground to short. There's one. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's...
Rosa. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One down, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Wood around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Joey Bart up here. Runner takes off. That's to third. Tags the runner. What a double play that was. Inning over. Rosa really stood out in this win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Rosa with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Fastball for a strike.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And a payoff pitch. Popped up. Weatherhold. And there's 2 away. Jake Berger digging in for the Nationals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. So no runs here. 1 out. Runner at second. Jermaine Casey next up for the Cardinals. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. In the air, out towards right center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And a couple of quick outs. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. On the ground to third, Rosa. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Rosa steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. He continues. Rosa digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives him a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Well struck left field. Carrying well. It's gone. Grand slam. And we are starting over.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
Rosa stepping in now. It's all there for him. Bottom of the 9th, tie game, and a chance to be the hero.
Yeah, these are the swings that get remembered, Boog. He's got the power to finish this thing off.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Number 2, second baseman,
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Alberto Rosa. Palante. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn on the ground. And that's a fair ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Garcia around third. The relay in there. He scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. And he steals third without a throw. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Back here in Nationals Park. On to the 4th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that.
Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Alberto Rosa. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Going. Gone. His 7th home run of the season. And now they're out front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All loaded up. Alberto Rosa, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in, a second scores as well. The relay throw, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is a big first out. 1 out, runner at second. Jake Berger digging in for the Nationals. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Out to short. There's one. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. Out of the 1 down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to the left. Throws to first, and there's 2 down. Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Line drive. And there's 1 away. Rosa, a former Rookie of the Year, 24 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. 2 down. First and second, 1 out. Ji-Hwan Bae next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out. To third, Rosa. Save! And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time. And
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that he can get.
Runner takes off, and he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Runner edges away at second. He's trying for third. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying and brings it in at the wall. Now Alberto Rosa.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Left field, way back there, carrying well, and it's off the wall. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Infield fly rule, batters out.
So bases all loaded up. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. 0-2 now. This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Rosa stepping in now. 2 outs. Traffic on the bases. He's got the hammer in hand, and all he sees is nails.
Well, if he drops one in, this one is over, Boog. Big spot right here.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Wood around third. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. Nationals out in front here, 6-4. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. First and second, 2 outs. Akil Baddoo digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Ball game, and the Nationals finish off a 4-game sweep. Rosa did a good job in the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Alberto Rosa, such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down, and here is Alberto Rosa. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A laser to left. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop, and they get the out. So a man at first, and now the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, tag, got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Up next, Washington, the third baseman, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
Rosa, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Runner edges away at second. Double steal. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 3-run shot. 3rd home run of the season. And they add on.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up
next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now the 3rd baseman, Alberto Rosa.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Left field, way back there. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. Here comes Wood around 3rd. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 10-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Alberto Rosa, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Alberto Rosa. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists. Runner takes off, popped up left side. Montgomery should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger will hit next. Man at second. And down on strikes. And there's two down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Runner takes off to the right side. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. One out, base is full. Ripped on a line to center. Acuna moving under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Rosa digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Here's the third baseman, Alberto Rosa. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Oh, 1 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. They limit the damage. So 2 down. Alberto Rosa now at the plate. On a line. And that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Garcia. The 0-1 runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner on the go again. Lifted in the air out to left. Nootbaar settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 out. Runner at second. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. So the tying run at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Safe at second. He legs out the double. Rosa stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. Safe. It's 6-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One out, runner at second. Luis Garcia digs in now. He's trying for third. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Calls it in. Runner pretty far from second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag, save. He scores on the swim move. It's 7-4. Rosa really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Now at the plate, Alberto Rosa.
Alberto Rosa.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Murakami. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back here on the south side. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alberto Rosa. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit left side. Hampson on to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Rosa stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just 1 swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
In the air, right field. Call. Takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Rosa played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Alberto Rosa, such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. So digging in, Alberto Rosa.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
This one popped up. Harper under this one. And there are 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Torrens stands in for the Phillies. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ripped to short. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Rosa had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Rosa digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball, off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw sails over his head at first.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Rosa steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
This one in the air right field. And that's the third out. Still nothing on the... One down. And the batter now, Alberto Rosa. 0 for 3 in this one. To third. And that chance handled. Sends it across to first. That's out number 2.
Second baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Leover Peguero. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees to second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
The batter number 2.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. So they pick up. Rosa did well enough for them.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Alberto Rosa. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Gorman takes it in for the out. 2 down. So 2 down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. On the ground to third. Over to first. That ends the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. We played an inning, no score.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
1 down. Stepping in, Bryce Johnson. Rolled over to third. On the run, sends it over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is that. And here comes Alec Bohm. The 1-2. On the ground to third, Rosa. Throws to first in time. Up now for Washington, Alberto Rosa. 1 for 3. That's to third. Bohm throws on to first, and that is the inning. So a man at first, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. On the ground. Rosa. And he takes it himself for the out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, could be two. The turn by Miller at second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty.
Rosa kept that hitting streak going. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Alberto Rosa, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? One down. Alberto Rosa digs in now. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Man at second. On the ground. Pointer.
Stand up.
Throw to first in time. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Now a step off to third. He'll score, and they trail by 1. Man at first, one away. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Luis Garcia will hit next. 4 runs already in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-1.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Now a quick throw to first. Rosa back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Hard hit right side. Bush takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Man at second with 1 away. Now here is Jake Berger. Here's the 0-2. Snags it for the second out. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Alberto Rosa with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double. His 4th hit of the game.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Rosa steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog. Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
On the ground to third.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Rosa can't hold up, and that's a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Find it, find it, find it.
One run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they now lead by 9.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Up now for Washington. Here goes the runner. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. Through 8 full. Rosa really stood out in this win. Collected 5 hits and a pair of RBIs.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Alberto Rosa with 5 hits last time out. 1 down. Next to hit, Alberto Rosa. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. On a line out towards center. Friedel moving under this one. 2 down. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And a payoff pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run's in, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Tying run on third. He's looking to find a way to bring him home, and he gets it done with an infield single of all things. And that's probably not how he imagined the at-bat played out, but they'll absolutely take it.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Joey Bart up here. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. One down, runner at third. Jake Berger digging in for the Nationals. Pickoff throw. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alberto Rosa getting ready to hit.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Joey Bart now. Well struck left field, carrying well. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
All right, hang on.
And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that.
Bubic checks the runner.
Now he's safe.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Chop to third. Rosa tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next at the top,
One down. Now the third baseman, Alberto Rosa. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Way to square up.
This is Joey Bart. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the
runner on the go. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. It's the two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Rosa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Friedel should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even this series up at a game apiece. Rosa had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And that's the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer. And it puts Alberto Rosa now at the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. It's a double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man at second. He's trying for third in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe, safe, safe. I don't believe it. The Jet stole home. Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now it's Luis Garcia. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Puts one down in front of the plate. In time to Bush. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swing and he popped it up. Horner gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Brady House. This one in the air, right field.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. The 0-1. Rolled over to third. Rosa. That's out number 3. One left for the Cubs. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's to third, and that's a base hit. Rosa stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
You're going.
And in one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 0-1. In the dirt, blocked.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. One down, runner at third. Jake Berger digs in now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Such a tremendous effort at the